What's going on, people? It's your boy Dark, and I got my guy DrkNFear who's gonna be here a little sooner. Welcome to the first game of Team Wars. We got Victor Lee going up against Gotko from the Team Duel Links, as well as Lee representing Divine. Looks like they're going in strong already. So, volume levels looking good right now. Let's get it. Let's begin. So, Neos looks like they got this obvious setup, nice back row, which he will be stopping the Gazuki's effect in the paint, in the chat. Welcome. Okay, so we got an in-phase Cosmic, yikes. Just total destruction right here. Total control of the game. So I have the names mixed up here. Victor Lee is on the bottom, as well as Gokdo is on the top. Give me 1 second to fix that. So bringing back the Neos, looks like we got another Neos fusion setup. And he's going in for lethal. Looking like a pretty quick game here. I mean, it's not really much you can do when that Providence hits you early game and you're unable to set up and they just keep aggressing on you. It's not much you can do. So Victor Lee will be taking that first game. Hey, what's going on, Disturbia? Oh,
what if I tell you that was already in the chat, but it's someone else who popped in the voice chat? He said, "Hello, laggy." I have no clue who it was.
That's how we doing it now? Oh, well. Okay, so let me just make sure I got all my stats here correct. Bam. So, 1 for Divine. Victor Lee.
Actually, I'm still watching that you're hosting MC Boost, guys. So I'm unable to see your stream yet, but
I'm on the Team Wars channel, so I gotta do that.
That's why. And cheeky. Apologies.
No worries. So let's get back into the gameplay. Let's go, boys. What's going on, Barbados? Welcome. So let's see what we got here. We got Bones again. So was there a repeat? Yep, there is a repeat on Duel Links' end. So he's giving it another go. I feel it. Yeah, he didn't brick hard. It was just the ultimate Providence really just took that early game setup away from him. I got 0-1 votes. Oh my god. Thank you, Swag. Awesome. Okay, that means so. What the heck? How's that? My interface is shacked in the full right now, that's what it is. So my score is off. I'll fix it though. No, I know he's 1-0, but my interface is not updating correctly. I do have it correct on my end. So I'm trying to fix that. I don't know why it's coming out like that, to be honest.
Oh, I think I know. That means if you have duplicated the source, so like for the scores, it might be for that. So that means you have done a copy of it, and if you do a copy every time you modify it, it looks like that. That might be why.
I basically updated, so I'm using a file to change it, but I don't know why it's updating. So. Yeah, so I showed the Divine is up. It's just that my Victor Lee score is not updating correctly. Let's see if I can do something different here. Ghost Needs to Grow is going to activate 30 card share deck, you know it.
Now that's a good discard here, as he has a nice Bacon Saver in case he wants to keep the Samurai. No, indeed, it's going to give some thought for Victor Lee, because if he sends the Samurai of Gatiko to the graveyard, we're going to be seeing the synchros. But not only that, there's also the fact that Samurai can get a nice profit of using the effect, gaining some attack, and banish the opposing monster. He decided to take the damage, which I think is pretty good in my opinion. It's pretty fair in this position.
Okay, there we go. We're back. We back, boys. I fixed it. Alright. So anyways, yeah, so Spirit Master doing the do. What will he be getting back here? Oh, what? So it's really about what's in his hand, or is he just going to go in for the attack?
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an issue for him to find a way to deal with Brave Neos currently.
Okay, so Providence is going to say no.
It's not going to destroy it at all.
Not
but he still negates it, so there's not going to be any tuner blocked. So that is still good to stop the mechanic of bringing back the tuner. I believe there's one still in, there wasn't many in grave.
Yeah.
But maybe he had one in hand.
He does have one in hand, but he's chilling on a Bacon Saver in the graveyard at the moment. Invocation is about to happen, so...
That's going to change a lot the pace of the situation.
So Purgatrio popping out to the field. He will be grabbing the Alistair back. And Bacon Saver only gets to stop one attack. So yeah, going in on the Spirit Master for the GG, possibly. Bacon Saver gonna stop the attack. Purgatrio is like, I'll just attack something else. Wait, what? He said, nah fam, I don't need that. He's gonna do it here. And just like that, he's gonna take that game. I feel like it was just two really crucial Providences that just shut down his early game.
Yeah, having the ultimate Providence slowing the pace of the Shiranui, and also the fact that I don't think Shiranui really had the best opening, considering the fact that you have like 30 cards. I think the opening that Gatka got was like still good, definitely.
Yeah. So what do you think they're gonna do to follow that
second
up?
duel is already.
Oh wow, they're going quickly. They're not wasting any time. So UK is going in. Let me update the interface.
Duel.
Alright, so Kaylin, I think that was a restart toggle that we were just seeing right there. So, okay, so I got this set up. So he got that opening with the Keeper of Dragon Magic, which allows him to get the shell. So he's gonna be gaining some good advantage already early game. Let's see how much back row he's gonna set. Sounds good, perfect. There we go. So, ending with a nice board here. I wonder how Kaylin's gonna respond to this. He didn't use the restart, so luckily he will be getting that first turn draw. Always good to see. Nobody wants to give up her draw phase, especially against the Invoke Neos deck. So he is gonna clear some back row, so it looks like he's going in for something aggressive. Get that Karma Cut out of here. Merchant. What you selling, Merchant? Merchant is gonna sell him a Kunan's Land. So it looks like he's gonna go for some beret action. Will it be successful? That is the question. Alright, here we go. Karma Cut times 2. So another you hate to see it because Karakuri early game plus disruption just does not look like a good turnout. They don't really have like a follow-up, so unless he has some protective back row, this is not gonna be a good time.
It's going to be tough since the builds you can see with Karakuri are mainly made for lethal. And I don't think we have seen so far a very defensive board from Karakuri, except when they had the turn 1 and they placed 2 synchros on the field, 1 monster and 2 face-down cards.
Yeah.
But since it's not generally stable, it's very hard and they really need Hate Trinate most of the time, or at least some Cosmic Cyclone.
So
That's
yeah,
sadly
Victory's
how
gonna
I see Karakuri. Like, Karakuri is definitively strong, like it has a lot of potential, but the way it is played currently is, okay, so I have my cards, nice. Well, boom, I just put your cards back to hand and I do my plays. Almost like a Dragunity, because I mean it's Hatred 8. You send the face down spell traps back to hand and you do your plays in a very nice way. But then yeah, it's not a deck that is protective, it is more a deck that is offensive. So if it doesn't really have any Hatred 8 or enough Cosmic Cyclone against a deck played by Victor Lee, it can tend to be bad sometimes.
Yeah, they're gonna need something that's gonna be able to survive that disruption if they're gonna break the board of Neos, because you saw right there, they just couldn't get past that back row, and now once one hits off, especially early game like that, you just a sitting duck really. So, what's going on, Gothic Demon? Bomb! Bomb! I better be careful with these BAMs, I don't want to blow my house up. So, Victor Lee already creating that early 3-0 deficit. But if UK can bounce back and put draw sense on the board, I feel like they could still bounce back from it.
Duel.
Oh no. Oh no. I need answers this way. What happened right there? Is that the same game or is it a different game? I'm not seeing anybody saying anything about disconnect, any game losses given out. So I'll just keep going through it. Yeah, it could be a bug.
Duel.
Alright, yep, it's a bug.
Yeah, it had to be a bug.
Yeah. We got kicked out. How rude is this game?
I appreciate it, Konami. Konami's best programmer.
Thanks, Konami. Right? If we go see who the developer is, and it actually just turns out to be some monkey operating a computer on like a bicycle rotating in a circle. Oh yeah.
and the fact that you say, okay. I mean, I guess we have some scientific monkeys nowadays, so yeah, sort of.
Right. I guess at least it's the smartest and one of the smarter animals, right?
Yeah, we actually have one, by the way, from the.
No, so
I didn't really have actually.
So looking good on his setup. He's got the shell in the graveyard as well. Like
Yeah,
you can't go
classic
wrong with
setup
that.
from Inbox Neos on the side of Victor Lee, with Keeper of Dragon Magic, Brave Neos, and having the cutie pies, the volcanic shells, my babies, that I wanted to use them for volcanics, but we don't have all the rest of volcanics still, and I'm crying.
Yeah, for real. It's so crazy how volcanic shell just gained so much advantage. Plus you got the Alistair, you got the Keeper, which brings back the Alistair or the Neos. Like it just does so much for him. But he's just gonna
Exactly.
He's not
And also bringing Shiranu is like, against a deck like Invoke Neos, it can tend to be bad. Because the thing is that Shiranu, the way people play the staples is generally or I discard or I tribute something. So you rely a lot on this kind of staples, and then you will rely on being able to maybe do a big synchro. But then in terms of matchup, I do think Victor Lee has clearly the advantage. 2 face down, 2 cards in hand, and 2 good monsters on the field. That is potentially game. But we'll see.
When you think about how Shira plays, they're synchroning into this one big monster. I think with the disruptive back row, it's just like, okay, you're gonna go into this big monster, and then I'm gonna just karma cut it. Alright, you're gonna try to make this big play to set up. Oh, I'm gonna just prob that. And then if it does manage to swarm the board, then he has the Alistair Indian to just shut down like the big play. It just seems just not in favor of Shira, like in any way.
Indeed.
So he will be going into looking like a Shogun Saga. They brought Team Shira, so Swag United, yikes.
That's actually, I think I've missed a lot of stuff. I didn't realize he plays a laser. That is a good feel on his side this time.
Oh yeah, oh, Purgatory. He said, you know what? One good Alistair. You run Alistair, I run Alistair, we all run an Alistair. Nice. So he was able to break through the back row.
Yeah. I think maybe one of the face downs was potentially a spell. Would be Invocation or Neos Fusion, sadly, so that might have been a break on the side of Victor Lee. So that is going to be 3 for Divine so far, and Dolorosen's 1. Oh wait, actually you gave 3 loss to Gak though.
I just saw that right now.
0-2.
I kid you not, I was just like, whoa, I'm fixing that right now.
Yeah.
So Victor Lee taking his first loss. So now I wonder what his second deck option is here. So they finally got the Neos out the way. So is his second deck a sure counter, or is he gonna drop that repeat? Maybe that's what they're thinking about.
They can't do any repeat because Victor Lee got 3 wins, so all he can do is take the second duel, sadly.
Oh really? I didn't know there was that. Okay, good. It's good to know. So yeah, if you guys are looking to check out the Team Wars server, we also have a Twitter as well. Feel free to check out the links in the chat right there. You'll be able to check out stats, you'll be able to check out any news regarding Team Wars, as well as upcoming games, match results, how players are doing. It's all in there. So Victor Lee coming back to the table. Alright. Okay, Victor Lee doing his Blackwing thing.
Duel.
And we'll be going second. That's already crucial right there in itself.
Yeah, you say it.
Blackwings. That is quite a combo. Neos and Blackwings.
Yeah, pretty offensive choices here. So if he has enough to remove all the back row from his opponent, or if UK doesn't really have that much back row, that can be very good for him. Okay, that's not something I expected. He begins with a laser.
Okay, so depending on how powerful Victor Lee opens, so we getting a Cosmic? Yes, sir.
Okay, first one looks good.
Aren't both weak to Saviors? Interesting combo. So what will his target be? Is that the Ballista? That is not the Ballista. So he will be dropping the Whirlwind. Some Moon coming out to play. Being at 1800 attack, he basically grab everything from Boar and below. Yeah, that's a target.
Let's go Ballista Squad, potentially
Right, him playing that Alistair in attack mode and not playing the Invocation, it was just yelling that he had it.
I don't think he had any other monster in hand, possibly.
Oh, that could be a possibility as well.
No, like, the main issue is he used Ballista on the monster. Oh, he got lucky. That was ending to be a very good call.
Oh my goodness. I thought something big was coming, but no, he's got the Lonely Hiroshi.
Yeah,
so
I thought he had a
Ballistas-
Grace or a Gale, and in that case, that pull had been a sort of comeback. That would be potentially very evil.
That is so unfortunate.
And it's only an Orochi.
No, that's so annoying. Oh no.
So yeah, we have a chicken on the field. I don't know from which farm it came from, but I guess it just escaped and wanted to come to Duel Links.
Yeah. Well, there you have it.
That is going to be really tough because all he can do is throw something his face on the card, and if his opponent has anything, that's going to be a big plus for him. So it all depends on the hand Yuki has. Does he have a fire monster? And if so, he's fine. Otherwise, he's going to go for another combo.
Yeah, if it
No,
would've
that's
been,
good.
if it
Definitely
would have
be
been
good for
anybody
him.
else, you know, they would have had the follow-up for game. They would have summoned the Zephyros and brought out the Gale, and then they would have summoned the big hitter and just went for game. It's ridiculous. But unfortunately, we're just looking at this Lonely Hiroshi, a brave one at that, just attacking directly.
There's an interesting timing right now, like a sort of bonus. I do think Victor Lee has an answer to the effect of Solitaire. So he's asking himself if he wants to activate the effect or not.
Such a hard choice to make here.
Because if you negate it, he doesn't have any normal summon to do, and it will actually counter the effect of like Solitaire, but then that's it. He has invocation because of a Leicester.
Oh my, yeah.
And he had a tuner in hand to leave us.
Yeah, that's just... Yeah, you hate to see it. But UK coming back with the Purga Trio.
Carrying his
Oh.
own.
Did I go to the wrong? Oops. There we go.
Man, it's so funny when I see his nickname because I know I tend to listen to music sometimes, and I know there's a producer that is named also UK, just not written the same way.
UK. I'm trying to think if I know that name or not, but I definitely does not ring a bell.
I think no. If you're not into dubstep, I'm sure you don't know about it.
Oh, dubstep? Yeah, you miss. Yeah, you got me.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of producers that are nicknamed UK possibly. I don't know. One thing that is sure is that we don't have a producer that is named France.
France.
I don't know. I like to say France instead of France. Like
Yeah.
I say the two ways actually. I mean, I normally have an American pronunciation because of practicing that language, but I still start mixing any pronunciation sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're studying different languages, you probably have like the two concepts like clashing, so you're like just stuck in one way. Like, what is it? I work with a lot of people who speak Spanish, and like I'm still trying to, I'm trying to learn to speak it so I can just kind of better communicate with the people around me, and like I'm still learning like the context of certain words and stuff like that. So sometimes I'm just using things out of context, right? So it's really learning that. So. We're just kind of waiting for who Divine is going to bring in right now. Let me. So my score is looking good. 3-2. UK doesn't have 3 losses at all. Okay, damn, everything's looking good on the board here. So really just finally some good effing content, says Neo Wolf. Thank you, Neo Wolf. We out here striving and invoke Shira, yes sir, Jirachi. Okay, so let's see what happened here. Welcome, Guden. Okay, so Luxa is going in for a Divine. So let me update that name real quick. There we go. Let's make sure. Okay, so yeah, Luke's on top.
Squire turn 1, bringing the tuner. Classic move, bringing Samurai Saga.
So Samurai Saga gonna enter the building. Solid opener. Unfortunately, he probably doesn't have another level 4 monster in his hand, so he will not be doing that first turn Sun Saga. So Alistair back at you. So this is definitely some invoked sabers. But the added thing too is that since he's going against Shiranui, like since all their monsters are fire, he's just gonna go ahead and he says, you know what? I'm gonna just negate you, Divine Wrath. So there will be no searching. Card draw invocation? Nope.
No searching, but if he has an invocation, he will be fine. Doesn't seem phase. It doesn't end phase.
Ballista, oh boy, he's going for the big hit. So Ballista gonna play off the back row, getting the floodgate out the way.
Now that is going to be a gamble if he goes for Shogun Saga, because if there's any Phoebe Shane, floodgate, it is going to stop Shogun Saga being summoned. But in the other cases, I think it's pretty much lethal in this situation.
So let's see if that pays off, if that back row is something at all. No fear. Risk versus reward. 4,000 on the board right now. Is it about to happen? But he won't be starting the karma cut, setting the back row, going for game. Sphere Karibo says no. So yeah, that he will not be stopped this time. Ooh, Sphere. I bet that was a big moment. So looking like an off the top palace of the Elemental Lord. So now they have a house. A happy home indeed, as E-Saber Malehu has entered the building. Now things are about to get interesting.
Yeah, definitely. He also opted to not use the effect of Palace to search for any other element saber. He opts to take the time. Now he knows that sending the level 8 to the graveyard is a bad choice, as you let your opponent do the level 10 Sun Saga. And if this happens, there's going to be one card popped, potentially the Palace, but it will also be the back row.
So, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna just try to get this Malehu off the board? Now Malehu has to really think like, oh man, he has a Samsaga combo. Oh well, well never mind. That's a Samsaga anyway. Fiendish Chain, oh no.
Definitely.
So that is a Sun Saga anyway.
There's an answer coming from the back row, from you? No, from Luxa so far.
The music seems high compared to our voices. Let me see here.
Yeah, that may be because of my mic in worst cases.
How about that? I'll just bring it down like a little bit, because what I'm seeing in the volume levels, it's not super bad, but it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he opted for the enemy controller as well to.
Yeah.
That was good. He not only avoids the effect of Fiendish Chain, but he also blocks his opponent from any way to potentially do the Synchro.
Good pointing that out, No Bite. Like for me, I just see the bars. I don't see how you guys hear it, so it's like a small difference now.
He's gonna have to use the effect if he doesn't want to let his opponent do the Synchro. The main issue is how do you get rid of Shogun Saga, and that is the main issue in this situation.
Exactly,
because Karma Cut will be one of the best cards to play in Element Saber. I don't think it is often played, could be played by some, but they don't really opt for Karma Cut in general. I've seen some still use it. So that will be his best card, in my opinion. Yeah, he's forced to get some damage to his own Malehu.
Element Saber standing tall. The Kappa. So let's see what he's gonna do. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh my. Oh my goodness, that is quite the pull right there.
Definitely. He's gonna have big advantage so far, gets fire. And the question is if he is able to do the Purgatory.
I've never seen this happen before. So what does this card do? Invoke Purgatrio. It basically goes up by 200 for every card your opponent controls. Interesting, right? Wait, it has another effect. Wait, what is that? Oh, if it attacks a defense position monster, it inflicts piercing damage. Who would have thought they'd make some card like that? Wait, it can attack all monsters your opponent controls. Oh, never mind. He searched. I didn't see that. Never mind.
No backer yet again.
No battle
But
phase.
sadly gonna have to be game in this position. It just needs to destroy the monster, which is going to be lethal. And that is going to be a win for UK.
Battle phase. Yeah. I was too busy editing sound levels. Nobody told me you skipped the battle phase. You guys set me up. So unfortunately that will
No
be the GG.
destruction, no palace, no purgatory. You guys go back to your graveyard. And we're gonna have the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sphere Karibo.
What a mean
Man, I
person.
can't believe we know he has an Alaster, so he can still get another Purgatro. Although it's going to potentially be huge. Will be more ridiculous if he gets.
Everybody's like, of course.
Of course, bro. Yeah,
Right.
of course. I mean, I didn't know he had another Sphere Karibo. I don't expect to see two of them.
Oh no, definitely. I'm a fan of the random one, but two is like he
Yeah.
he got that
That's the
Yu-Gi-Oh
stuff,
armor
snack.
right there. No way he had another one. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It takes two, baby. It takes two Alistairs destroyed. Oh my god. So mean. So mean. Luke's I felt that purgatory right here in my heart. So that's gonna make it 4-2. So it's really about, he is a cheater. Yeah, that was very my man's definitely went to church before this game. They say if you go to church before your games, you will draw like the gods themselves.
You know what? This is a sentence that triggers me because that means I understand why we lose the clan wars right now. Because one of the players round 1 wasn't playing round 1, and they say that is because he has to go to church.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess I
know,
understand now the meaning.
his intentions were good, but he just didn't get back in time. Makes complete sense. So just there was a Karkuri deck. I must be a Christian to be a good player. Cool. I never said that. I'm just saying you just gotta go to church, right? Is it only Christian people go to church? You could be Catholic. You could be, what is it, Jewish? You could be, I don't know all the religions. As you see, that's why I don't draw well either. So yeah, we're just waiting for their next player that they're gonna bring in. It doesn't look like there's any. They're just thinking about it right now. What are you gonna send in to deal with E-Sabers consistently? I think last season we saw a lot of the Dark Magician pop up whenever the E-Sabers popped up. Is that as effective now? They only go into church because they scared. Aye, aye, aye. All right, so Punch is going in. Alright, so he's going in UK's position.
Duel.
Alright, so it looks like we got a restart.
Which potentially means Karakuri.
Yep. Do you guys get what you... Oh no, that is a... that is a Dark Magician deck.
Dark Magician with... Okay,
Yeah, I'm not even gonna
That's-
lie. I saw this in my duel room last night.
that is a good trick there. That is a good trick. Now, of course, restart on Dark Magician is common, but I did not expect to see Bandit Keith.
Oh, does he have the Cosmic in his hand? Nope.
Not going to be the worst because he still has a way to maybe set up a fair field. The issue though is because he drew the curtain but didn't go for it. It
That just
may
means-
penalize
That
him,
means one
but
thing.
he has enough life points, so it's fine.
It can only be one thing.
Also, just one-to-ones were what Salamancer says in the chat, which is about Karakuri, if it is good to invest or not. Since we got the speculations for the next cards, for the next main box, I do think the best is you really wait, and I think the cards that release on the next box are going to be very good, so potentially invest in there, because if you have like the old cards from Karakuri, so like from, I believe it is the 17th main box, before talking about the latest mini box. If he had like some days, well, maybe you can invest in Karakuri, but still wait for Zexal, and maybe ask yourself if it is going to be doable to really build Karakuri.
So he
I do
doesn't-
think Karakuri is going to drop very fast from tier 1 in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's a tier 1 deck. It never really was, even when in its heyday, because it was a good utility deck. It's able to get into it. It's able to grind through its deck really quickly and get those side deck cards. It's got that heavy aggression now, but tier 1 is a bit much, as well as since they're really weak to disruption. So it's like it's not a hard deck to counter. So Floodgate's gonna happen. So he did have the Illusion Magician. It was just in his hand. Okay, all this is happening right now, so yeah, unfortunately, that's what Dark Magicians do. Okay, Sphere Karibo time again. He's gonna need multiple Karibo. Actually, he only needs. Yeah, he don't need multiple Karibos to stop this. Yeah, and now he can wait. Now he can wait.
Oh,
Never
no,
mind.
that
he's
is
not
over.
waiting. He said he's out of here. Expand it? No. Illusion magic. But the real magic trick is how he's gonna get that Dark Magician back.
You said everything.
Right?
And not only that, but the palace get banished.
He said, just for the last attack, I'm gonna banish your house. So Punch taking it. Explosive turn there. So yeah, now they're back at the 1 loss deficit. So they're bouncing back, and well done, Punch. Explosive gameplay.
that was a good opening for DM, the whole duel, and that was a good use as well of illusion magic, to be sure to do the lethal even though there was a sphere Kuribo to stop his attacks.
Right, he still had his ways around it. I think that's, yeah, he just did it really well.
Indeed.
So we got Mokuba in the house. Interesting.
Duel.
So Circle gonna grab navigation. Okay, so Circle into Rod. So he was looking for the outcome of whatever piece he got. So now he can grab whatever he's missing.
Yeah, potentially good. And if he plays See You Later, that could also be Retold Beast like back then, but I do think it's going to be Black Wings. I don't know.
See you later.
It's going to be DM.
Dark Magician. This is kind of unfortunate for Luxon because he's on the turn 2 here while Punch is already set up here. So unless Punch has something, if Punch has something, this could be very crucial for Luxon.
So Luxa is opting for the early illusion magic. So he's gonna have to rely a lot on the back row with the way he plays.
He's got some thinking to do.
Also, yeah, as someone said in the chat, the one who gets to be second just loses.
Punch built his house first, lol. So he's got an in-phase Cosmic, so maybe not navigation. Oh, we're seeing another chain. Nope, never mind, I lied. So yeah, unfortunately another hate to see it.
So now we're gonna have 4-4 between the two teams. And it was another navigation, but yep, Styly gets negated.
Yep, yeah, you know how it goes. I built my house faster than you. That is Dark Magician. So, Punch evening out the score here.
But do you build the house faster than Marcelo, who has a house in France?
Who has a house in France? Well, Marcelo's already built his house.
Indeed.
I started the game, you already had a house. Well.
Yeah, exactly. He just needed to use Lego pieces to make his house.
Yeah, right.
That's how fast it was.
Somebody stepped on a Lego and it hurt.
The reason why they don't use dark magic attack, so specifically from Dark Magician, is because you will need to have an early Dark Magician, then get the spell to destroy all the spell and traps, and it's not even a quick spell. So it's a setup that is sort of slow to then destroy all spells and traps, and it doesn't really end to be secure. So for example, Loxa, if he had a way to maybe win, that will be using the circle, use the curtain to special summon Dark Magician, and potentially maybe have the Dark Magic attack to then do the combo, which actually is strong, but then it's not like one of the combinations you can pull off very often.
Yeah, and I feel like the navigation kind of already does that for you. It deals with whatever threatening back row, I guess, that you'd want to get out the way. So I guess yeah, it's just it's like a choice for optimization, not have a dead draw, less dead draws as well.
Young J man is very likable, of course.
Young J man.
Man, I think this Team War season we're gonna have way more Korean players. I do think the last time the only Korean player, or that at least I got to know, was Gaov, who plays in Forbidden Memories.
Oh word, I don't even recognize too many Korean players. Like, I think the last Korean player that I've heard of, his name was Beofans. He was like a world's competitor back in the day.
Yeah.
That's good to see.
I know about Duafan actually. When I started Duel Links, that was already like, boom, you go to YouTube, Duel Links, and the name pops in.
Yeah.
So
I think also there was
that's still impressive to be in Worldwide Championship, and since then he of course got the respect of a lot of players. I do think there's going to be something similar with Yuko, who's another Korean player who does streams as well.
Okay.
He was in the World Championship of 2019 actually.
Oh word, that's what's up. It's good to see now you got we getting all over the world in here. You got the Chinese, you have Japanese players, you got Korean players now.
Yeah,
European,
I was looking forward to Korean players, especially because I know they're very, very competitive compared to like, I mean, I guess they're as competitive as Japanese players with all the tournaments they have.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's how I feel. I think the Koreans know way better than me, of course. I mean, I'm French. I don't count. I'm nothing.
You don't count? What the heck? That was a lie.
I mean, I don't count
test.
as a Korean. I don't count as a Korean, basically.
Me neither.
I'm just, I guess, discovering the kind of tournaments they have. I know that I found the KDL, which I'm going to participate in.
Right on, bro.
Yeah.
KCSI, so what is it? One of my friends, so KCSI showing that Korean love right there. We got DD02 here.
Oh my goodness. I don't even want to translate that. And
So
the funny part is that, you know, I have like a streamer who, and also Mars going in the table. All right. But yeah, like I have a friend of mine. So like when I began streaming, one of my first friends in Twitch was a Korean streamer.
mm-hmm.
And 2 days ago, I got to learn that if you don't pronounce it well, yes, because he was, instead of saying yesu, he was saying yasu. And it
Yes.
means something completely different.
Oh no.
So I got to learn that. And the
Yeah.
worst part is that I didn't understand at first, and I even made a clip without understanding, but because I thought he was like saying yes many times,
Yeah.
and I didn't realize he said yasu.
Yasu.
So
So he was like, huh?
all right, so we're gonna have,
Oh my goodness.
excuse me, we're gonna have Punch getting the first turn, getting a nice setup. So Kaiku, normal summon, fear not, illusion magic to get the 2-Dark Magician.
Dark magician doing
Two
dark
cards
magician things.
And
Trinade
now
is
is Mars going to be able to do, I don't know, maybe throw Meteorite to destroy the board, or at least banish the circle, which is good. Normal summons Ninishi, goes then summoning Inashichi.
Yep, he's going for it.
So far he's not getting stopped.
Yep, navigation. I feel something in the cosmos. There's a disturbance in the cosmos.
Ooh.
Here we go. Does he have the cosmic cyclone? Yes, he does. Oh no, the forbidden
No,
lance.
he has Forbidden Lance, which is
Just
still a
as
very
good.
nice way to protect your monster. And that is going to change a lot, because if he doesn't have any other card to protect himself, we're gonna see Kurokuri having a good board.
Oh yeah, it's looking like we're getting that double, that beret and that beret dough.
Exactly. Budei first summon, as usual, and then as you said, Budei though. I don't know why I repeat that, but I guess it's good to do it twice.
It feels so satisfying to say because you got beret, but then on the other hand you got beret dough.
Exactly.
Burrito.
So like basically Burrito is the father, he is the one who created his family of samurais, and then you have Bure, which is another captain, I don't know, maybe like one of the leaders of the troops, but he's actually the son of Burrito.
Exactly. He's gonna be a great general one day, a shogun perhaps.
Exactly. Actually, I do think, I mean, I know there was a recent synchro card from Kurokuri that was released some months ago, but it's not yet released in Duel Links.
Oh really? So
Yes.
this archetype gets even further?
Yeah, and it's a level 10 synchro if I recall correctly, so if that card was brought, there could be insane plays coming on, because you have some situations where I see some of the users going for, you know, the Dexbot synchro.
So unfortunately Mars
That
gonna
is
get
going to be a screw.
the short end of the stick on that one because that circle allotted him nothing, unfortunately.
Exactly. Well, I mean, there was the circle, but then he doesn't really have any way to maybe get another Dark Magician and then be able to maybe get your own plays.
Yeah, he really just fallen victim to the consistency issues with Dark Magician.
Exactly.
I feel like, yeah, right, they just had that Dark Magician mirror match, so now it's just,
Yeah.
it's no more mirror
And
match.
yeah, very
issues
nice. You
going
put
on.
0 for punch when it's actually his first defeat. Very nice. Yeah, it's Mars who won. Mars with the Karakuri and Punch who was playing Dark Magician.
Oh, really? Oh my goodness. We out here.
Oh wait,
sweet.
you think it's a level 9 demo? You know, good question. I'm going to be actually verifying this so I can actually keep informed some. Unless those TCG infamous players that just know more about me, which I do agree. I don't know shit.
Wait,
I'm
so-
learning TCG pretty much every day. Yeah, it's a level 9. Thank you. Yeah,
think-
it's a level 9. So the last synchro I was talking about, which was
Okay,
recent,
so-
is called Budeibu, and it's a level 9. But I do think still you will be able to do a lot of plays.
All right, so I got mixed up because they must have switched places.
Indeed.
Oh my goodness. You guys love confusing me, don't you? So Mars at the top, Punch at the bottom, down.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm fixing
yeah,
it right
looks
now.
He
Yeah.
just forgot to put the loss for Punch.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to try to commentate. So he normal summons Inashichi, also being first turn, it's going to help out a lot Karakuri. Classic is going to use Konamzan, targets his own Karakuri, special summons it, becomes a tuner. And immediately we're gonna have Budei, which is going to get summoned and special summons another monster. Could be, actually it should be a Ninichi, sorry, what he's going to look to summon.
All right.
No,
my
it's
scores are
Ninichi, I
looking
pronounced
good now.
it well. So
Thank you,
basically
chat.
the level 3 tuner.
Oh, we got Beret.
We
But
got the
not-
sun on the field.
Not Beret though. You got who's this? This is a Ninishi. No,
Oh,
this
that is Nisamu.
Nisamu.
Okay.
So I've been seeing. I don't really see the Nisamu as much. I've been seeing a lot of Hypa.
Yes. The thing is that Hypa is an SR from a box, so not everybody has it.
Oh, okay, is that what's
So
going
that
on
explains why you can see some people playing Nisamu.
here? Yeah,
No, Nisamu or Hypa, they're sort of bad for a simple reason. You're forced to do the battle phase.
right.
So you're gonna have moments where you need to get rid of Nisamu to just attack with a synchro.
Like, what does Nisamu offer that? I don't know. Is it really just about the bigger attack?
Well, Nisamu doesn't have more attack than Hypa. You can see it has 1,400. So it's like technically one of the Karakuri with the most attacks, we guess. But Hyper has more. Hyper has 2,100.
I don't know
So
how I feel about
optimally,
that
you're gonna
Lance.
want to go for Hyper.
Because, I don't know, that Lance, he still has a normal summon follow-up, and most likely when you summon a Simoon, you're probably going to search the Orochi, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a hard call, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But that follow-up is really crucial.
Also, I just noticed this is the first time I see Black Wings with Trudge being played. Has been years and ages I didn't see Trudge. Now for real, Trudge is a cool character in my opinion.
Yeah, I like Church. He's cool.
I mean, in DM he was dumb. I'm not gonna lie, but 5Ds here was nice.
He was in DM?
Yes, he was in DM. Like, on the first episodes ever of DM, you see Trudge as a student in the school where Yugimuto is.
Oh,
And he
really?
was the bully, very much. He was a bully.
Oh, really? That's
And-
hilarious.
Yeah, that was who Trudge was. And I don't know why you have Konami that decides to create an anime named 5Ds, and they're like, you know what? We're
Let's
gonna
bring
create a
him back."
police officer, and this police officer is going to be Trudge.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
this is
actually, that is going to be complete game.
That
Good
is-
use of level reduction, which is now going to bring twice Mr. Raikiri, sorry. I was about to say Karakuri, my bad.
I'm gonna make it rain again one more time.
That is a beautiful sentence.
Yeesh. Yeesh. Chidori.
Ish.
Blackwing Kakashi.
Badass attack by punch. Getting a win for his team again. And that is so far close. We have 5-5 from both teams. Indeed. This time it's the trio.
So it's
Bye-bye
one-
machine
they're
gun.
1-1, so it's
Oh wait, I
5-5.
said machine gun. Machine guy. Well, almost the
Machine
same.
gun.
I mean, I do guess Karakuri do have guns, don't they? Or they only have like melee weapons like sword and lances. Oof, Salamancer.
Missing
I'm
one
not
here.
wanting to see Sky Striker in Duel Links. That is going to destroy everything if we see Sky Striker.
That's gonna destroy everything. Oh no, I don't wanna.
I mean,
so 5-5.
a lot of people will remember like the fact that Invoked was introduced in the main box, and wow, actually super mega used, which indeed ended to be one of the most used things in the whole Duel Links history. But then Sky Striker is going to be like full archetype that everybody is going to play entirely full UR SR. I mean, as a deck, it has been terrifying in the TCG.
Yeah, I've seen it in
And-
action like a couple of times. I don't know what's
OCG
going on.
joked saying, please Striker 3 engage. I cannot believe it.
So
I cannot
sick.
believe he says 3 engage. I feel offended, sir.
3 engage. Oh my god. So
Engage.
Blackwings. So what I
Yeah,
always
I
say,
like that.
Blackwings don't brick. They just go first. And this is what's happening right now. Okay, Orochi.
Nice. He still has a nice backup here. Chris, Harmatan, and Orochi, which at least is going to let him have one Synchro. Yeah, indeed, I think it is playable, but I mean, there should be some ban lists still hitting Sky Striker as well. Oh yeah, I do wonder as well, Warrior Pad, because I don't think it's really going to get touched, knowing Konami. They released the card to sort of not make the ban list already, and I think it was mainly intentional to destroy some decks that were in the meta for a long time. You can take Shiranui, you can take Element Saber, for example, as well, or any deck that uses a Leicester. They put it intentionally in Duel Links, and I don't think they're going to hit it in a long time. At least that's how I think about Diddy Crow.
Yeah. Diddy Crow is one of my favorite cards in the TCG. I never left home without it. That was my favorite side deck tech.
Yeah, that's nice. I sadly never got the card, so I recently got to learn who Diddy Crow was, and that is indeed an insane card. Like especially in the format Duel Links has, it's going to be a big thing. For the fact that you don't play like that much cards, and compared to TCG, it's a bigger hit in my opinion.
Right.
Because in TCG you tend to have a bigger meal, and in Duel Links, if you do a fast meal, it is way more risky.
Okay, I see
And
what
he's
you
gonna
mean.
attack with Madame Bear.
I don't think we'll have to run 3 crows, because you got to think too, like, it's not a card it's like Karibo. You don't want to be just sitting with multiples in your hand. You just want to have it for that one moment. Like it's kind of like Lancia to me, where you run like 2, maybe 2 max, 3 if you like really hating on a specific deck, maybe in your side deck. But
Oh, it's interesting what Mars has done. So uses offerings to the Doom to destroy Raikiri. Okay, there's a Black Whirlwind, but does he have a monster helping him? Yes he has. And that is looking bad this time.
oh boy.
That is looking really bad.
Oh, here it goes.
No, wait, he's still going to be fine, because all he needs to do is negate Obsidian Hogjo. That's all he needs. I do think he has backup ways.
Yeah, this is quite the pressure situation. So you're gonna bring out the obsidian. He's gonna negate. Uh-oh, this is scary. Oh, never mind. I didn't know the draw phase was skipped. So yeah, just gonna switch yourself to defense mode and get the...
Yeah, the problem is I think he's gonna want to negate the effect of Obsidian Hogjo this time again.
And he's still sitting with this Ginny on the field.
Yeah, there's Genny on the side of Mars, and there's also another fact. Punch did not use his skill yet, so
Yeah, he's got some stuff.
if he drew a monster, that is going to change a lot of things.
And he did. Another card gonna be added to his hand. A Roshi. Okay, here we go. This is scary.
Oh yeah,
Because yeah,
that is going to be over. All he needs to do is the level 5, bringing Sohaya, which is going to bring Raikiri, and it's going to pop the 2 monsters because Madame Bear already used the effect.
Yeah, and the Blackwing matchup with the Witchcrafter, and you got reduction. There's a lot of effects.
Indeed.
Go home, Lolly. So yeah, he's gonna. Here it goes. Sohaya. The rainstorm, and amongst that rainstorm, the sparkling, I think is what he's called, the rain shower. So you got the rainstorm, the rain shower. Dang, they really about to make it rain right now.
Indeed. But then normally it's going to spark if it goes for Onimaru. And we're not gonna see Onimaru.
How the hell did we end up in the battle phase?
That's what I'm questioning.
How the hell did we get here?
I'm actually thinking he's trying to flex.
My
I do think
goodness.
it is what I think.
Oh, okay, I see.
It
He went-
was, oh my
I know what he
goodness.
did. I know what he did. He went to the battle phase because he was trying to get her to tag out, and then he could just go back because
Yeah,
she can only
okay.
tag. Yeah. Okay, I was like, wait, how did
Yeah,
we end
yeah,
up here?
yeah. True, true. There's
Yeah.
also the fact that Genny could use her effect, yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
No, yeah, that's true. Yeah, smart
I
man.
got confused.
Smart man.
I got confused, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
forgot all about that.
So we're finally going to see Drosen's getting the lead this time. Getting the 6th point.
Yeah, they broke out of the slugfest. It was going back and forth. So Mars. So who is Divine gonna send in to back this up? Oops, sorry. Alright, my score is checking out. I gotta make sure I didn't mess up this time.
Alright. Yep, scores are correct.
So now Divine only has Harry A and Let It Brick. So who are they gonna send in? Frieza, he was trying to bait out the Jenny tag out because they can only do it in the main phase. So if you bait them to go into the battle phase, they have to tag out at that time. We're just waiting to see who they bring in. Oh my goodness.
And yep.
Who will
That's
they
a
bring
classic.
in? Do they have any E-Sabers left in that? Alright, Let It Brick is coming into play. Time for discussion. Alright. Oh my goodness, a
Are you
double
risky?
whirlwind here?
Yes, they are.
Double whirlwind. He thought to pick up his deck and put it in his hand here. So the fact that the bandit,
combo.
yeah, the bandit Keith has 24 cards, most likely a invoke share.
23, I see. Yes, 23.
Oh, oops, I can't count.
It's fine. It's actually similar. You see 23 or 24, but we know it's invoking Neos behind.
All right, we're making a level.
Oh, 안녕하세요, Blankoich.
What's he? So 4, 10, 9.
Oh, going for an early level. Yeah, it was good.
Okay, yeah, it's level 7. Octamer Joe. And Chidori getting to level 4 at the end of the turn. Okay, so he's got 2 tuners on the field. Big hitter.
Is opting for some big attacking monster instead. Plus, if Chidori gets destroyed but Raikiri was already in the graveyard, he's going to be able to special summon Raikiri. Another thing is if Raikiri and Chidori gets destroyed at the same time, Chidori's affected triggers and you can special summon Raikiri yet again.
Yep. Yeah, I think he was trying to play around the Alistair too, like not getting Purgatrioed.
Yeah, exactly. He's looking for high attack in this situation. And as you said, he's looking to see how Purgatory is going to be playing against him. And the order of attack is going to be the priority in this situation.
So does he have like 12 Alistairs in his hand? That is... So we already
That
know
would
he
be
has
crazy.
one.
That will actually be ridiculous if that was the case. Alright, Volcanic Shell.
Neos Fusion. Tosses a keeper. Yep. Does he possibly have it? Let's see. We know he has one. He has it. Wow. Double Alistair. Double Alistair. Wait, what? Oh, never mind. Never mind. I thought he had. Why did I think he couldn't
It's
get
still
over
going
it?
to be enough though.
Yeah. Jesus.
Let it break.
Let
Giving
it
his
brick.
team the 6
That
point.
name is a lie. He surely did not brick.
I mean, when he says let it break, it might mean for his opponent.
Oh, it's an incantation on his name. I see.
That.
Oh, okay, I get it. I get it now. He's cursing people that have bad luck. Terrible, terrible person. But well played. Shutting down that knocking Punch off the table. Punch, by the way, had 4. He was on fire. So now time is going in. Man's open the nuts here. Purgatrio doesn't doing Purgatrio things. You can't ignore that fact. Red's taking some time to think about these plays. He's like, let's see what he has. What's he gonna open with this time? He's got Keeper, he could have Alistair, he could have just set 1 and set 1 and end. Set 2 and end. The Palace of the Elemental Lords. So is that going to go off, or is there going to be a Cosmic Cyclone to stop it? Alright, adding the Malayhu. No responses is looking like from Bandit. Yep, so he's gonna be probably just going for the attack. And well, never mind, no attack. So probably thinks could be an Alistair back there or down there. He is thinking long and hard, so maybe he doesn't have a way to break through all of this back row. You got Malayhu with the option to flip your monster face down. You got Alistair flipping face up, so it was the Alistair. He didn't want to put it in the graveyard.
Yeah, I think it was good because having it in the graveyard early, I don't think it is good. Setting a Alistair is usually the best in case you breaked, because you don't have the Keeper of Dragon Magic. The big thing that is hard to deal with.
Ooh, so he will hit
He
him
can
controller.
take. Ooh la la.
So does he have another Alistair?
Oh, he does. Unbelievable.
Oh, no.
He
So he's gotta
does.
fuse his hand. Oof.
But this is actually really saving him. I can't believe it. I cannot believe. Let it break. Saving himself.
So yeah, he lost his Alistairs, but he still got his monster out of the. He still got his monster out of it, so can't really be mad about that. And he's keeping the Alistair that he just got stolen. Also, E-Saber player in a pretty tough situation now because he has no battle phase.
Exactly. The fact that he went to draw Malayhu means you gotta skip your turn. So ideally, if he's able to pull a Custodius, that would be nice as well.
Fighting time, yeah, exactly. He said water for fun. And that second shell, perfection. Just gonna make sure that he always has that feel for his costly back row. And he's gonna utilize it for switcheroo.
Use the infamous switcheroo.
Yep. Can't go wrong in there. That is good value as long as you don't draw the shell again.
Indeed.
Yeah, so he's really thinking about this next push. Alright, just set it a little bit more back row, can't be too safe. Now he's going in with Purgatrio into the Alistair. Mirror Wall. Bringing him down to a nice 1650. So interesting Mirror Wall here. I was not expecting that of all things. Oh wow, so he's just gonna Providence. Not even let him get the invocation search. So mirror wall, Providence negates no search. Paying the mirror wall, will he? He will pay the mirror wall. So now he's just in a situation where he's got to get over this. Most likely, what could be a Lapoila face down. He's got his Alistair on board too. So if he hard draws Invocation, he can at least set up another monster. Alright, Cosmic Cyclone. Alright, he wants the mirror wall out the way. Make sure he gets up enough damage in there. He's gonna pay the 500, so I think that's another switcheroo as well.
Alright, I'm back.
So this guy is digging. He's digging real deep.
He has to, especially against Element Saber, where you're going to want to really eliminate all the back row. Invoke Neos is very offensive, but it's not like the archetype that always have 3 spots in the back row. You especially are offensive, trying to remove everything and trying to just purge with Purgatrio.
Another Alistair. Another Divine Ra. Wait, no, actually we didn't see any other Divine Ra, so he's... Oh wow, he has a Providence in back row. So now it becomes an all or nothing here. Oh yeah, Purgatrio number 2.
No, everything is going to rely on his back row. Because I don't think there is timing as well on the side of time.
No, I haven't really seen any timer pressure, but I think he just got to break through this.
No, he doesn't have anything to stop the Purgatros.
Oh no, multiple Alistairs.
Oh wait, it could be a Mirror Wall. Couldn't be. I think Mirror Wall can actually activate its effect during damage step.
You're right.
So we know one Alistair got activated, which is going to be enough to win the... Well, not enough to win the duel, actually.
Wall.
And it's a Mirror Wall.
Another mirror wall.
That was a big top in this position.
No, he
just
scooped. He just scooped it up. He knew that he had that follow-up because he paid the 2,000. Dang. Unfortunate.
Well, he couldn't because the Mirror Wall will be destroyed on the side of Time, so Time will only have Lapoila. But then, yeah, as you said, I guess... Wait, I think he used this in Droid, right?
He didn't do the D-draw yet.
Yeah, exactly, so he will have gotten the D-draw. That must be why his Scooptor just went for suicide. Because then any Purgatrio will have been the win condition.
Do I have this? What the heck? Let me double check.
Also,
here.
yeah, don't think I'm a duelist. That was just because I wanted to join the room and I got the glitch. Yeah, you know, I think I'm always gonna have a curse every time I'm like wanting to do some memes in the room. Like I remember being named Pao because you had Raw and Now playing in the same war. And I had the opposing team going on my table and I was like, what? But there's a P in my name. But yeah, it happens. So I just hope nobody does this to me because otherwise I'm gonna feel bad for myself, especially. And they're going for the second duel between Time and Let It Brick.
Ooh,
It's like magic of time, indeed.
Yeah, can if you can defeat time, you can defeat time itself. You can defeat anything. So, looking like you get some witchcrafter action going on here. Gregulator in the house. Who is the caster? Disturbia? It's both of us. It is me, DrkNFear, and Disturbia. Another witch, yep.
I think you were trying to sing the song, aren't you?
Disturbia.
Oh my god. And that exact voice reminds me of an American friend that I have who he was playing in Duel Links before, but like he did this. Oh man, I can't believe it. Wow.
You have to. You gotta do it for the one time.
Oh, no spell.
No spells?
Yeah, no spell for recovery, so only 2 on the side
That is...
of Let It Break. So I guess this time the break is for the breaker himself. And yo, Regulator, hope you're doing good.
Alright, adding the Malehu to the hand. Flipping her face down. Okay, looks like a lot of back rows coming up. Alright, 3 cards in hand. Vera on the field. In the graveyard, we got Galaxy Cyclone. Gonna draw and discard. So digging for some cards probably to deal with that back row. Yanny in the graveyard. So he did have one of the answers. Will he hit the floodgate? Nope, mirror wall. So what is he gonna do here? What is he gonna do here? He can't. Okay, I was about to say he can't really get on the Vera, but yes, he can now. Yeah, he can now.
I don't think he's gonna get rid of Madame Very yet. And if there was a Shemitah, that would be very helpful for him. But there's no Shemitah on this side of his opponent's graveyard.
He's thinking, he's taking a nice little think. So he's gonna go for the invo. Oh, really? Gonna make the Kaliga.
That could be interesting to see early Kaliga. Plus it's letting him have an Alastair in hand just in case for later, and there's a Malehu in the grave as... No, it's banished, I'm sorry. Because it was on the field, it gets banished by the invocation.
So now 1 monster effect per turn. 1 attack, 1 effect between the both of them. Alright, Katori. Masterpiece. And another Night Beam. Activating the Night Beam. So what's this last card in his hand? It's what is he planning on doing here? I'm pretty curious. Does he have the one card to get over it? All right, he's gonna flip the Vera. You know, I'm surprised too. Like in his graveyard, like he has not really been seeing many Witchcrafter spells this game at all. So he doesn't really get that engine going. Alright, he is gonna go for the Purgatory, a hard draw invocation. No? Yes.
That is a good way to put it in defense as well. Good choice on the side of time in case he wants to boost the attack of Purgatio against the Madame Bear. I do not think it is.
Maybe he could have baited. He could have baited the negate, possibly.
I don't think it will have happened. Plus, I mean, I do think he will save the spell, just in case. And there's also the possibility that there's no spell on the side of Let It Break, which then is game.
Yeah, he's just gonna negate. No pump.
Good choice, just stopping and giving his opponent the end phase. That's a very nice play here.
Alright, gonna go ahead and draw. Oof. I don't know what you're doing against this field. You only have one effect per turn. Thinking hard. Nope, nothing. No Witchcrafter spells to get back either. So yeah, I don't know about this game.
I think he's not going to use the effect of Petra because he's going to discard of a spell. But he may go for a Madame Bear. The other issue is if there's any other Aleister, because he hasn't even used any monster effects on the side of time. So any effect that will be happening will be the Aleister.
Yep, so
just to deal more damage against a Madame Bear that gets summoned. But now it's too late, so that is going to be a normal attack against Pittore.
Unacceptable. Okay, so going in for the attack. Alright, now in this situation, he's got one effect, so he's either choosing between the Pittore or whatever he has in his hand. Let's check out his graveyard here. So he's got Shmeta just hit the field. He's got a Masterpiece and a Guinea. But it's really annoying how he has no... Okay, so this is how he's gonna get... Never mind, that is a wrap. That is a Divine Wrath. So... That is a GG. Well played. Oh wait, never mind. He said, but wait, there's more. Floodgate. Nope. Now, okay, now the deal is sealed. Yeah, that was rough. Very strong play. Had the floodgate and the divine wrath. The divine wrath was the real shutdown right there. So really just explosive. You cannot defeat time, it seems.
Time is one of the biggest enemy in Earth as well.
Exactly. I'm never on
Because you
time
don't
to
have
anything.
you don't have any ways to manipulate except when you use a software, but that is such a cheap trick. Because then you have what's called V time.
D time. So Nifroth raiding with a party of 134. Let's go. Much appreciated, Nifroth.
That is a big raid from the man himself, the legend.
So Harry A going in with the quicks.
Welcome everyone.
Tag with
is
that
gonna be the
subscription.
last player of Divine
Thank you so
as
much,
well.
Tag, for your support. So Harry A.
Oh, there's going to be blue eyes. Okay.
Duel.
Blue eyes. This is
I do think
time.
against Element Saber, blue eyes tends to win actually.
Yeah, they got the good. They got
Oh,
that
he
control.
gets the first turn. That is going to be definitively good in my opinion.
Yeah, they have that back row control. That's what I really like about the
Oh no,
blue
wait.
eyes.
I'm sorry. Element Saber gets the first turn. Early Kaliga.
Everything is riding on Seto Kaiba. So yeah, Harry A is known for running blue eyes. I believe he's topped and won many big events with that deck. So I only expect pro plays from the man Harry A himself. So he's gonna do the Sage and get that stone. Look at that prismatic Sage, by the way. Let me borrow that. I need it for my blue eyes deck.
I like the fact that you skipped Prismatic Purgature in one of the earliest games.
Yeah, nobody cares about Purgatory. No, I'm just kidding.
I do care. I do care. Because he's showing some impressive guts. The man is bringing a big Prisma.
And to
But yeah.
defend, I don't even know if this is defending myself, but I didn't even know there was a prismatic Purgatrio, by the way. You saying that, I'm like, oh, really?
Oh, shit. I guess he's gonna go for the... No, he doesn't go. No, yes he goes.
So invocation.
Time is just tricking me yet again. I can't believe it. Double set, but then flips one of them, and yeah, it's invocation. Because I was thinking, why do you change the attribute of quality? But no, everything is fine. The man brings
Really?
positives.
Okay, he's bringing out Casitas. I was like, is he bringing out Purgatrio, this crazy guy? Because Blue Eyes has that really control-y back row. But, yeah. One whole attack, get the Sage out of here. So yeah, he's gonna pop the back, not the back row, the Kaliga, get that out of here. Spear to white. Nice, banish that back row. And gets the Fiendish Chain out of here.
Actually, one question I asked myself, let me see. Yeah, okay, I don't think Harry A is playing Ultimate Dragons, because otherwise the skill will show at the beginning of the duel. So he's playing Alternative Evolution, and against a deck like Element Saber, sadly, the best play in my opinion will be to get the, you know, the level, well, it's a fusion with 2 blue eyes, and you can attack twice monsters, but you're able to like banish the Cositus.
Yeah, if you didn't destroy it, or if you didn't win the battle or something like that, if it survived the battle, then it gets banished. So yeah, this would have been a perfect way to get rid of Casitas.
But he has one way to still win, which will be to get a normal Blue Eyes. Or he gets it, he's going to be using Sage, that is going to
So,
tribute the level 1, bringing the vanilla Blue Eyes to force his opponent on wasting the Aleister just to keep Cossidus on the field.
Yeah, Blue Eyes coming out. Virtual Blue Eyes, now that's a beauty. Shazam. White Lightning. So yeah, he's gonna bring out the normal Blue Eyes. He's gonna go into the evolution of alternative. Get that, he's...
And the attack passes.
So he wants
He's
the
gonna want
Alice
to
to
keep
follow
the
up.
Aleister.
So, what
It's
are you
going
gonna...
to be very tough for him, especially when you don't have that much Element Saber in the graveyard. Normal summons Aleister, got
Finger's
Finger's
Chain.
Chain.
I actually don't see that card too much in Blue Eyes, but surprise, surprise.
Indeed, it's not a card you see often except on versions like you can see Blue Eyes players. So Hari is playing 24 cards in his deck. If he was playing 20 cards, most of his tapples will generally be trying to discard any card, especially like the stone, to be able to special summon Blue Eyes, which is a common combo. But yeah,
Yeah, I haven't seen Blue Eyes go over 20 cards. That's interesting. But also, a card that's kind of out of the norm too that Harry's using is the Master. In the 20 card version, you don't really see that too much.
indeed.
So Harry ain't taking it. Every time I feel like I say his name, it's like similar to like Perrier, like the water. Harrier. Harrier. So let me update these scores real quick. So 7-8. Alright, so probably a restarter balance. No way it's Harpy's
You're
Hunting
cool with
Ground.
this indeed, or otherwise
It
we
is
see
Harpy's
another
Hunting
Black
Ground.
Wings. It is Black Wings.
So what makes you run Harpy's Hunting Ground over Mountain?
That is going to be GG. If he has everything in hand, that is
Yaki
GG.
break.
Yeah, I do think Hari A bricked. Because he discards the Spirit White
Spirit,
Dragon
yeah.
out of all the cards.
Just Blue Eyes things.
Yeah. There's Simoon, yep. Simoon means game.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, I'm out of here. Next. Next.
The
So-
not often scoop that I see.
Yeah. That is life.
I relate to
Playing
that,
itself
I
out.
relate to that.
Yep, same. I know that one way too well. We had a point doing in my channel yesterday, and basically, like I would say, like probably like 25 to 50% of my games were just, oh, you played Whirlwind, you went second. Well, I'm dead.
Yeah. And they're
It'd
going
be-
for the next duel already.
It'd be like that. So 7-9.
Exactly, 7-9.
Alright, Harpy's Hunting Ground. Alright. Oh, Blackwing Mirror. Basically, whoever goes second wins. Who won the coin flip? You don't see this often, so he's probably thinking of how do I not die? How do I not die this turn? Hey, is BBC hand confirmed? It has to be. It has to be, or else.
That is going to be quite evil, having a mirror match like that. Being one of the latest duels.
Like, how does it feel as a Blackwing player going against a Blackwing player going first? Like,
well, you always try to think to at least have a fair field, if possible 3 monsters. That would be the best thing to do.
so
But I mean, with the version that they're playing, which is peak performance or higher piece hunting ground, the big issue is going to be that they're not really going to bring an Emery, and normally they don't have an Emery in the extra deck as well. So one of the things you can do is get yourself an ancient pixie dragon or a fairy dragon, and potentially have 2 more Blackwings on the field. That will be one of the best fields to potentially get, just to do some tempo. He's gonna bring Shader instead, which sadly is never going to be enough because it gets destroyed. It is destroyed.
Yeah, it's so hard to sit on a big monster by itself as a Blackwing player because what is it? They're just gale you. The reduction is really crucial. So it's like you're always gonna need some back row to really protect yourself. So yeah, just like that, what I'm saying, playing itself out, he's gonna. Here we go. He's gonna activate the close here.
This is really going to save him.
What if he has the other Gale?
You know, yeah.
Okay,
There's
he does
just
not
so
have
much
it.
that can
Okay.
be an issue.
All
Oh
right.
my god. He
All
can
right.
be coming back. He can be coming back, and if that's the case, that is going to be nuts.
So
But yeah, like
2
Black
cards in
Wings,
his
when it comes
hand.
to hand, you just never know what they have and what they could do. So both players having some bad time right now. One of his sides, it doesn't have much Black Wings, and the other one just has his Zephyrs only.
oh, going for GG.
It is not going to be lethal as well. He's going to
20,
go for the attack just in
37.
case. My main problem is the card that is set down. There's Answer first of all, and I think that is going to be a Cosmic Cyclone, which is going to quickly change the pace of the match. So another thing is potentially Time has or no monsters or one
Fiendish
Simoon.
Chain?
Fiendish Chain?
Fiendish Chain?
Fiendish Chain in Black Wings.
My goodness.
I have seen this one time. But this is really shocking me. You don't often see Fiendish Chain at all.
Interesting. So he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not running close. I'm running Fiendish Chain. If I were to
Yeah,
guess.
it's definitively better. In case you want to control the board.
Simoon. Oh my god, here we go. So if there's any,
Got the Simoon as well.
yeah, so if he's Cosmic Cyclone, you gotta do it right now.
I think it is not.
Yeah, it doesn't really even matter, honestly. At this point, it's like, he's getting a search no matter what, and that's the problem. 2 Gales, I'm gonna pick up 2 Gales.
He must indeed.
Reduction.
Oh, he is going for something very bad. He is going for something very bad if... No, wait.
Okay, so he has another close.
That will be exactly the same. Well, he has the claws definitively, and I
He's
think he'll
smart
have to
and-
use... He'll have
Yeah,
to
he's-
use it no matter what in this position, I think, because
Hey.
there's still going to be Gale Broad, sadly. So either he just lets like the damage reduction going on to both of his monsters, or he's like targeting Raikiri's effect and destroys it instead.
Yep, so he's gonna bounce back and get the...
Yeah, I think he was waiting for Obsidian Hogjo or Raikiri, so one of
Nice.
them is going to get hit. And if it is the Obsidian, I do think it is better. Gets the Raikiri on the field.
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, he did have another close. Does he have another Blackwing Dragon? Yes, he does not. Yeah, that's how you do it. So he's gonna switch it to defense, but actually, yeah, he's gonna switch to defense, but he has the Hawk Tamer Joe. Doing Hawk Tamer Joe things. Go Joe! Obsidian Hawk Joe! Raikiri make it rain! Ridiculousness, I tell you.
His rain is so powerful that it destroys mountains.
Oh my god, it's so wet.
So bad, indeed.
Well done. Well done. Time itself could not be stopped. Raikiri is mountain level. So, amazing game. Amazing game here. A lot of what can I say, plot twist. That fiendish chain, the card that won him the game single-handedly. If it was a close, he would have lost right then and there, because he wouldn't have been able to do anything. So he stopped the card that took the damage. He was able to bring the Zephyros back. He had the Simoon in his hand. That is amazing stuff right there. Well played by everyone. So, do we have any other games going on right now? Where my mods at?
They'll tell us about that.
Yeah, right. They don't say anything. You know, we set up raids and stuff. An impressive game, and there's plenty more that are gonna be like it. So, you just gotta stay tuned. So, big ups to Divine. Big ups to Draw Sense. I believe they're a new team this season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, exactly. It is a new team for this season. I don't think they participated in previous seasons as well. And I mean, if we saw Koreans, we know that they have a big roster from Korea, but I don't know if they are a bit more international. I sadly have no clue for that.
Right. So, amazing stuff. So, well played. An impressive team to take down. Definitely gonna put that on the rap sheet. Well played. Now, what's up, guys? Anyone you want me to raid, host? So let me see who's online right now. Give me a moment.
I'm gonna let Dark choose who to raid. He's the main caster and the streamer. He must choose.
I must choose. I have to. Oh, this is it's a big list today. Let's see. Let's raid Little Hormy Gun. You got that, Hezzy? So yeah, I guess we could start wrapping things up. His name Lil Hormy Gun. He's hosting a tournament or some kind of battle.
Oh, we're gonna see Lil Hormigon.
Yes. So before
Spanish gang rising up.
So
and I'm part of it.
Yes, definitely. So
Yeah,
what a
that is
great
nice.
game.
doesn't
great
even often
cast.
do. It doesn't even often do like tournaments, I guess, or even streams. So that would be nice to see that.
Oh
That's
yeah.
maybe my first time seeing the man.
Let's keep the competition going. But before I let you guys go, thanks for casting with me, Disturbia. Always a pleasure casting with you. Always
Thank
good
you.
times
Sorry
and
for
good vibes.
some lack of commentary, but yeah, between
It's all
the
good,
clan
bro.
war and between team wars, I think that was my first time, and it's still going to happen a lot eventually with how I'm going to commentate on box to box. And I
Okay.
think that's all I have to say.
Right on. So if you guys want to follow me or Disturbia, our name. So you can either check me out at Duel Links Lounge, or you can check out my boy Disturbia at twitch.tv. Hi, I'm Disturbia. Also, we both throw tournaments. I believe your tournament is every Wednesday. Right?
Me? Well, I actually, I didn't tell you that I just have done some break of tournaments. So instead, I'm more focused on watching the competitive scene. So
Okay.
doing streams of box to box, clan wars, team wars, and there's going to be soon a tournament that I said that I'm participating, which is the KDL Korean Duel Links League, and that's all.
Alright, so yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Feel free to follow Discord. We out of here. Let's go.
I'm gonna listen what Little Army gonna have to say.